Did you know that your spine could possibly give you headaches? Everyone thinks about the cervical spine giving you headaches. It's kind of close to the head. Did you realize that occasionally the thoracic spine, if you move it and stretch it, will actually help you reduce your neck or your spine related headaches? Let's talk about this a little bit more in detail. Okay, so in the clinic here, oftentimes we're working with people, we're working on headaches that are related to the cervical spine. We don't talk about the thoracic spine as much, but one of the main areas is the upper cervical spine is thought to be one of the main sources of headaches related to spine problems. But what people don't realize sometimes is you can actually be addressing this problem, but if you have problems and loss of mobility in the thoracic spine, these exercises just don't work as well, or they don't work well at all. So if we don't address the thoracic spine by improving some mobility and flexibility there, it can affect how the neck works. So we got to keep that in mind. So why does that occur? So when you have a loss of motion, someone that has a real forward head posture, like they're sitting very forward and it's fixed, meaning they can't adjust it, they can't kind of self-correct. When they're doing these neck exercises, what will happen is they can't get the proper mobility because the thoracic spine, the foundation right here, is so forward. So a lot of the exercises that we're trying to work on is get that foundation so we're more upright. Our foundation isn't tilted. So we're trying to get that a little bit more upright, and it allows the cervical spine to move a little bit better and improve the mechanics up here. So if we don't improve the foundation, everything's tilted up here and affects the mobility of any of the mobility exercises we do at the top. The other part we do have is that some of the neural pathways, you have some of the muscles that are basically crossing the cervical spine into the thoracic, share common pathways from the cervical to the thoracic. So when they're overworked and you're in a forward position, an altered position in the thoracic, it'll give pain response over these muscles have to work extra hard, and they also can cause referral pain into the head and neck region. So that's another reason why we have to be consideration of getting that extra mobility. So first we start with like getting some flexibility and mobility in extension and also rotation, which we'll show you in a little bit. Okay, I like to show this with a little roll so it blocks your back a little bit. This chair is pretty vertical. It's a pretty good chair for it. You have to have it so you can get a little bit past this. You can't have a chair much higher than this point right here. So you're going to take a roll or rolled up towel with, let's say, rubber bands, and you want to slide it just, I would say, the lower thoracic area, okay, right about like so. You want to take your chin, and this is basically a chin retraction with extension. So we're basically working on cervical mobility, but at the very end, we're going to work on a little thoracic extension. This extension just means straightening of the back. So instead of being forward flexed, we're going to straighten the thoracic spine here. So we're going to come in and we're going to pull our chin in like this, and then relax the position and let the head roll back. At a certain point, you're not getting a stretch at your neck. You should feel it more in the upper back area, or the thoracic. That's where we're trying to stretch, into that thoracic area. So all the way back, get the good stretch. We even have to do a little wiggle at the top, and that'll actually add a little bit of time, and then back in. If you're not feeling the stretch in the upper back area, upper thoracic, move the roll down a little lower if you have to, okay? Everyone's anatomy is a little bit different. So try that again, all the way back. Make sure you get the first part right, and then go all the way back like so. You can even do a little wiggle like this, okay? And that'll work on that motion. So we want to do this at least 10 times. These exercises I like to do throughout the day because we're trying to break a cycle. So we have to do it a lot through the day, like I've talked about with other exercises in the clinic. So we have people do this sometimes 3 to 5 times a day. All right. So either do it every meal and maybe one snack in between and one dessert at late night. So just try and get about 5 times. It also reminds you of your posture. Posture can also influence this. Even when we have good mobility, if we're slouching all the time, and we're not remembering to sit up and get a little more upright, that kind of doesn't allow us to break the cycle as quickly, okay? Another one I like to have you do is thoracic rotation. Arms like this. I like to look in the direction of the stretch. So we're going to do 10 to the left, and then we're going to 10 to the right, okay? So we're going to work on thoracic. So first was extension. Rotation tends to affect one side more than the other, so we're going to do it on both. So we're going to go to rotation to a good point. Breathe in. Breathe out. You get a little bit more out of the stretch, and then back to midline. I like to do 10 in a row on one side, all the way over. Get a little extra at the end, and then let's do 10 to the opposite side. So all the way over rotation. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make sure you're looking and turning in the direction, like you're trying to look to your blind spot, like if you're driving a car back behind you like so. Try and make sure you're still upright. Don't slouch when you're doing this, all the way upright. To progress this exercise, Since the thoracic is kind of tight because all the ribs go to the thoracic spine, as long as it's appropriate for you, we're going to do a little, you can even do a little rotation, like a quick, almost like a quick thrust or oscillation. 1, 2. That one you can't do the breath. 2, 3, up to 10, and then do 10 the other side. Get that quick motion, just because it needs a little extra force than the neck actually. So that's thoracic rotation. I do 10 to one direction and 10 to the other. One of the last things we're doing for stretching, we're doing a foam rolling technique. I like these foam rolls. I actually like the ones that are a little more rigid, like these more kind of non-special ones. There's other ones that are a little softer if this bothers you, okay? We're gonna roll, we're gonna lean back, we're trying to get a little loosening, we're trying to create a fulcrum, so this is gonna rest, our spine's gonna rest on here, and we're gonna kind of roll and oscillate over our lower back, and then pick a couple spots where we get a good stretch, where we're going to come over and extend on the roll. Okay, so it's very similar to the one that we had done in sitting with the neck. All right, so we're going to lie on our back. And we can do it for about a minute or two. If you feel like it's tight, do it a little longer, okay? As long as it's not making it worse. In fact, none of the exercises I've shown you should ever make your headaches worse more than, I would say, 5 minutes after completion. If it is, then it may not be appropriate for you. Okay, so let's go down, lean back. Let's get into that lower area there and kind of pick a couple spots. And you can even do just a very gentle oscillation, kind of back and forth. And if you find a tight spot, kind of get to that spot, get a good breath in, breathe in through your nose, big rib expansion, and then breathe out. And let yourself fall over the roll like that for a couple seconds. And then pick another spot. And you could do a particular area if it's a really tight spot a couple times in a row, depending on your tolerance. The hardest thing is doing the upper thoracic, going to the top here, just because of the nature of how the upper thoracic works. But you can still get pretty close to where the cervical spine ends up here. This is where my cervical spine ends in the thoracic. So get to that spot, let your head, I like to support my neck so it's not out, just to kind of, sometimes it's a little strain in this position. So all the way back, breathe in, breathe out, and just let the body weight sit in that position. 2 or 3 seconds, longer if you want, and then come back out. And then work your way down. All the way back, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so those are the stretches for headaches. If you're gonna see some success, typically you're gonna see it within 1 or 2 weeks of doing these, if it's appropriate for you. We're also gonna show you an upcoming video that's gonna show some strengthening for the thoracic that complement the flexibility and mobility exercise you see in this video. Listen, I hope this helps you out. You learned a little bit. Put something in the comments. Please press the like button if you liked it, and subscribe to our channel. To get notifications, hit the notification thing so you'll know when our next video comes out. Have a great day. Here's to less headaches or no headaches.